Allen going to change this at the line. Now this time he'll look to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
To the air, Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, this is second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
And now an audible here into something else.
All 52.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Allen to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Alert!
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
To throw, it's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
5 wide. Gun.
Allen now on third and goal. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent alter a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
Kayshon Boutte with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Maybe he hits him in stride. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
49-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And now they'll shift things around. They'll come out throwing here on first down. May looking to run. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side going to be taken in by Henderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now back to throw. May looking to run. This complete to Henry over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's May. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a first down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Completes it to Douglas. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Pats come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Allen to throw it. He gets it to Cooks. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 33.
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
16 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 27. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 6 yards away. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing here is May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Here's 3rd and 7.
2 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
On the counter, it's Henderson. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
40-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Hey, hold. Ready? Alert! We go!
To the air, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To the air, May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after the... We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Giants. Set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing right away is Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have the Giants first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. The Giants at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Head to 60, head to 60. Check go.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Herbert. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw right side, Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
Ray. Let's go. Ready?
Again, Herbert. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
2 yards. It's second down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Oronde Gadsden, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Out of the gun. Here's Dart. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
To throw is Dart. Again, it's Johnson.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. But to throw once more, here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 33. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing his Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16.
That's another Giants first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they'll change things up. Working out of the gun is Dart. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gano the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
21. Crowd right. 59. Hey, Ray, set.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He finds Wilson. Touchdown, LA! Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
Giants 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Dart. caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Second and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Looking to throw, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Dart once more. Pass the 20. He will have the first down and a bit more. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 47 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outlet. It just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's second and 3. After the run, now Herbert to throw. And this one finds McConkey. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll come up now, third and 3. And Johnston sent in motion. Herbert. He'll try to pick it up himself. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far in second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10. Herbert changing things up.
Crowd right. Set.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
5-9. Hey, you go forward. Let's go. Set.
Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half.
17. Giants 14.
So run it down. This side is out. To win it down.
To kick off for New York.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that set. Over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go. 59.
Here's Herbert. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 22-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Garrett Wilson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 top below 18.
To throw is Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
Here's Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
19 tight. Trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
To throw now, Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
21. Stay with Tiger. 12, 12. 5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Herbert back to the air. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Herbert now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now Dart. He connects with Hyatt. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Gain of 6. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
But to throw once more, here's Dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the gun, here's Dart. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Deion Henley in there to bring him down. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Throwing his Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 28-yard line.
To the air, Dart. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6, not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now throwing again, here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Under pressure, now he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
17 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. So close. So close. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown. Theo Johnson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Herbert, quick pass out wide.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now it's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Ray. Moment trips right. Crowd right. Taylor tight.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snapshot my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of C-toes. Turning money up to a whole nother level.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Kappa.
They snap it to Herbert. And he is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Hey, Kappa.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go. Go.
Now it's Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
A gain of 15. And the Chargers.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often.